Howdy. Welcome to the bottom of my truck. So I've pretty much brought everything I'm going to need. I got my little drain pan, all my tools, my oil filter, my ratchet, my strap wrench. I kind of bring everything I need with me so I don't have to keep getting up. Why is this so fuzzy? Why is this so bad? God, this is some poor videography right here. Good Lord, bear with me. Alright, so God, I don't think you're gonna be able to see crap. I don't know why this is looking so fuzzy. Here's the oil filter drain plug, the oil filter. You know, trucks are nice. Your truck and SUVs, you can just wiggle your ass under there. You don't even have to jack them up, which is always nice. There's a ton of room under this thing. I could throw a party under this truck. It's just gigantic. It doesn't fit in my garage, unfortunately. But so if you take your oil, if you get an oil change somewhere else, those dudes are going to be panicky. And they're going to tighten up both your oil your oil drain plug and your oil filter are both going to be on there tighter than all hell. There's just, they're panicky. They're afraid it's going to loosen up on them. You're going to drive down the road and this thing's going to loosen up and you're going to sue them. So 9 times out of 10, these are going to be really pretty tight. This ratchet, I smoked this ratchet. It's a brand new ratchet and I already fried it. This plug is tight. It shouldn't be that tight. Alright, so here's where I make a mess. I got my drain thingy in place. God, I wish I could see better. I need an assistant, damn it. He's a cameraman, camera person. I can't tell what's going on here. I don't know if you guys can see shit, but anyway. Alright. This could get messy. Depending on your vehicle and such. Boy, that oil is blacker than my soul. Good Lord. Okay, I could just smell the gasoline. I waited a little too long on this one. I waited a little too long. That is some really black ass oil. Not the worst I've ever seen. Mike. Michael. You know what I'm talking about. Michael. My buddy brought his car over for an oil change. Good Lord. It was pretty impressive. Had a half a quart of black Satan's butt crack came out of it. It was like a half a quart in there. So a lot of times I don't know, can you see this? Your oil filter plug is going to have this little gasket on there. Mine's nearly destroyed and I think I just broke it. There's a little gasket. Sometimes they're made out of copper. Sometimes they're made out of rubber. Make sure it's semi-intact. It'll drip a little. If you mess the gasket up, it's not the end of the world. There is always a little gasket on your oil filter or oil drain plug. Alright, so I don't know. You could sit here and let that thing drip all day. I'm not that patient. I tighten them up pretty tight. Now, one thing you'll never see is a lube tech pull out a torque wrench. I tighten them down pretty good. Not snap case tight, but I tighten them down. I don't dick around. I tighten them down. Alright, let's get this oil filter off. So, if you caught part 1 of my video, you're going to know what to look for here. If you watch part 1 of the video, first of all, this should only be on there hand tight. You shouldn't need a fucking wrench to get it off, but I do. I must have ate my Wheaties that day, and it's on there a little tight. So I'm using a strap wrench. Trying to figure out which way's off. The strap wrenches are nice. A lot of them are jointed. A lot of your strap wrenches like this will be jointed. And you could get into some really tight spots with them. There will be a joint right here like a universal. I don't have one. Don't need it. I'm a master. But break it free with your strap wrench. Unscrew it. Get your drain pan right underneath it, because it's going to leak everywhere. So, you get your drain pan right underneath that bad boy. I don't know why this is coming out so shitty. Break it free. As soon as you get it a quarter spin, it's going to start dripping. And I usually let it drain for a minute. Let that oil come out. And if I was in a big hurry, I wouldn't. I'd just unspin it and be done with it. But it's really windy. I'm trying not to make a huge mess. Whoa! Almost lost it. And like typical Doug fashion, I spilled it. Almost dropped the oil filter. I've got oil everywhere. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. There's oil everywhere. So, in part 1, we discussed looking for this rubber gasket. Now, I need an extra set of hands, but you want to make sure that this rubber ring, and I can't get it, is not stuck to your engine block. So it isn't actually intact. I can't get it. Come here, you little son of a... Oh! Got it. Alright. So this will not be on the oil filter, but it'll be stuck up here. And it's very easy to get off. You just take like a pick or your finger and pick this thing off. You got to make sure this is on your old oil filter. Very important. Alright. Now that we've got oil everywhere, I'm swimming in it. When you install your new oil filter, you're going to want to wipe some old oil, which I have plenty of because I just made a huge mess. You're going to want to oil this rubber gasket. That's going to help it from sticking. It's very important. Very important. Here's a good example of the fine thread on this. You know, some oil filters are real fine thread and some look more like a regular socket, so to speak. Alright, I'm going to get it started. You guys missed it. Let me see if I can get you a better picture here. So you just want to kind of gently get it where you think it should be, and I put one finger in the middle. I just spin it and it'll go up real easy. If you have to use any force whatsoever, something's not right. It'll go up real easy. And I'll keep tightening it, and I'll tighten it as tight as I can by hand. And that's it. Thanks for watching.